We have finally arrived at the end of 2024, and what a year it has been. I did not watch all the movies released this year, but here is the list of my top 10 movies of 2024. So without wasting a time, let's dive into it.
Who do we have here?
Honora, or Annie, a young sex worker from Brooklyn, gets her chance at a Cinderella story when she meets and impulsively marries the son of an oligarch. Once the news reaches to Russia, her fairy tale is threatened as the parent sets out for New York to get the marriage annulled. It is packed with realistic performances and dark comedy. Not a typical Cinderella story indeed.
It's a fraud marriage, and we're getting an annulled ASAP.
Perfect Days. Perfect Days follows Hirayama, a middle-aged toilet cleaner in Tokyo, taking us through his daily routines. He experiences joy and pain that comes with the consequences of his choices. It is a slow burn and well worth of emotional moments at the end.
今度は今度。今は今。
Wicked. I'm not a big fan of musical, but here we go. Wicked brings to life the story of Elphaba and Galinda. When their paths crosses at Shiz University, their destinies sets off a chain of events that will change their lives and the magical land of Oz forever. Wicked is a cinematic experience that deserves to be seen with family.
I'm not afraid. It's the wizard who should be afraid of me.
The Different Man. After being Trump in Apprentice, Sebastian Stan delivers another powerful performance as Edward, an aspiring actor with neurofibromatosis, who undergoes a radical medical procedure to make his face look like, well, Sebastian Stan. It is a strange, funny, twisted, and thought-provoking delight.
It's kind of brilliant seeing you who looks like you, but you're not yourself.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Set in a dystopian future, a prequel to the blockbuster Mad Max Fury Road, Furiosa is an original story that rides high on emotion, feminist intent, and insane action. This film deserves a big screen experience. For me, this was one of the best action movie of this year.
If you find him, he's mine.
The Substance. An aging Hollywood celebrity, anxious about her fading fame, resorts to black market drugs to create a younger version of herself. But the drug's side effect proves disastrous for her. This movie is crazy and a weirdest surprise for me. This may not be everyone's cup of tea. You will either love it or hate it, but it is impossible to ignore it.
Everything's fine.
Challengers is a time-shifting drama about a love triangle between tennis professionals. Or is it so? This movie is not about tennis. It explores how one's ambition bleeds over into their professional life, and tennis is just a vehicle for exploring those ideas. Combined with great performances, memorable artistic choices, there's so much more to this movie than just a love triangle.
Come here.
Which one of us?
Dune Part 2. Paul Atreides joins the forces with Chani and Freeman, seeking vengeance against those who tore his family apart. He must choose between his love and duty to avert the catastrophic future only he can foresee. So if you like Part 1, you will appreciate Part 2 better. After all, it is not just a movie to be watched, but experienced.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. This documentary pushes back against the presentation of Reeve's accident and does its best not to treat Reeve's story as that of a man who had it all but suddenly lost it. It is a heartfelt documentary that dives deep into the lives of beloved actor who portrays Superman on screen and embodied resilience off screen.
I am not a hero. That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
Before we move forward, there are some movies we did not make to the list. Here are some honorable mentions. The Wild Robot. Nothing touched me the way this movie touched me. It brought a tear to my eyes. The Wild Robot is my #1 movie for this year. A robot becomes marooned on a remote island after a violent storm capsized the ship transporting it. Stranded in a lush, untamed wilderness far from human civilization, and over time it forms profound and unexpected bond with an orphaned gosling and the island's wildlife, defying its mechanical programming and embarking on an uncharted journey that reshapes its purpose forever. This movie is profound and beautifully crafted. This animated gem is a must-watch for audience of all generations.
I
am a wild robot.
So this was my top 10 list, guys. What were your favorite movies of this year? Please let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for passing by.